ArsenalFanTV, I was dreading facing people like you at 3-0 down. I mean, I couldn't work out what was going on tonight. We were just so bad. But then we have to say some credit to the team for that fight back. I mean, it was, you know, it was going to be a disaster, but a good fight back by them in the end.
A fight back what, for 4th place? Is that what that was? 4th place. That was the fight back today. You know, the game starts, we've got a chance. Liverpool dropped points yesterday, Robbie. There's a chance for us to go into 3rd place, 1 point behind them, and they turn out that. You know, first question's got to be asked in Wenger's press conference or whatever, is that we have been crying out for a clean sheet for I don't know how many weeks. We get 2 and then he changes it. Why? Why has he changed it? Mustafi can come in against Preston. You know, we've kept 2 clean sheets. You've got to go away from home and defend properly if you're going to win the league or do well in competitions. And we are not good enough defensively, and that proves it today. Let's forget about the comeback. The cracks in that team are wide fucking open. Wide open. And things have got to be done. He stood there. I've seen people turn around and say Eddie Howe is not big enough or good enough to manage our team. Right? He has outclassed Arsene Wenger for 45 minutes with a team that is one player. Their team, like say with Xhaka for instance, right? Their team is all a Xhaka. And he outclasses Arsenal for 45 minutes.
Having said that, you could turn around and say, well, if Eddie Howe was in charge of Arsenal, you know, he's 3-0 up. And his teams just slipped and made them get back in the game. I mean, to drop from 3-0 up is a disaster as well.
Robbie, have you seen the size of their stadium? Have you seen it? Our training fucking ground's bigger than that. Right, let's be honest. Right, yeah.
I don't think Bournemouth. They're not short of a few bobbly. They're not short of a few bob. They're not a poor team.
I'm not criticising them. They've got players in there. How many players from that team would you take to our team?
11.
How many realistically?
He said 11.
11. How many realistically would you take? Right, their best player ain't playing today, by the way, because he's one of ours. You know, let's be honest about it, you know, and we're 3-0 down at half time. We've got, 2-0, sorry, down at half time. We've got people I want to ask this question. There's people in the stands today, I can't, and I'm not going to ridicule people like Ty and Chris and all that. I love their positivity. I wish I was as positive as that, I'll be honest. But they're in there saying, we'll come back and win this 4-2. What justification does it mean that we're going to come back and win this game? Did you see anything there would come back? You know,
they did come back. They didn't win it, but they did.
3-0 down, Robbie, when they've decided to move and start doing things at 3-0 down. And I'm going to be honest, it was only when the crowd started going on, this is fucking embarrassing, that they didn't. Yeah, but look at Wenger, he didn't come out in the first half. We're 3-0 down, it was shambolic. He does not come out. I watch Eddie Howe, he's out there all the time. You know, we've come here today and witnessed it. You know, they were laughing, they were ridiculing us. Can we play you every week? That is Bournemouth saying that to us today. Can you? And we had to just take that. Fair play. Let's get on to the positives. You know what I mean? We've come back. We've come back. For what though? That's my argument. It's 2 points dropped, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like 3-0, we've only gained 1 point from 3-0 down to get to 3-3. We've gained 1 point, which ain't good enough. Spurs, if they win tomorrow, who are you going to be cheering for now? Like, because if Spurs beat Chelsea, well, they're above us. They're above us.
Listen, it's for me, we still need... my thinking on it, we still need somebody to peg back Chelsea, especially now that we've dropped 2 more points. So, but listen, it could have been worse. Robbie, that's all I'm saying. It was a poor performance by Arsenal, no doubt. But
I'll ask you this one more question. Like, you know what I mean? We've got another one of them results in one of those performances in us. It was only a year ago at Southampton we had one of them. All right, we turned it around.
Southampton all
over again. But how many more poor defensive performances are we going to have? You know what I mean? Like, you know, he puts 2 holding midfield players in there today, and still they're running us riot. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to, let's not slag them off. You know what I mean? Like, they was very, very good first half.
Good, yeah.
They've knocked the ball about well, and we couldn't handle it. You know, Bellerin, you know, like, he got roasted today, I have to say, like, after a masterclass the other day, got roasted. Is that because of Wobie's in front of him? That's what somebody said in the stands. I don't know, you know. But one thing there, the penalty, I've seen it on the telly, it is a penalty.
That's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
I thought it was a penalty.
It was a penalty. You see it there, he pushes him. But in the second half, Bellerin goes down the wing, he gets pushed exactly the same, and he doesn't give it. It's consistency. I know we're having a little bit, but then, you know, so that in place is one bad thing, but You know, everybody's celebrating at the end of the day. Yeah, it's great that we've come back, you know what I mean? But I'm wanting us to get another. If we'd have won 4-3, I'd have come on here and been very, very happy. Like, but at the end of it, it was 3-3. And it's 2 points drop, Robbie, and that's it, you know. So
you might feel a little bit better tomorrow.
Maybe.